Obviously, I knew that I had to play well. My goal from the beginning of the day it was to shoot 5 under, and when I got to 5 under, then I had to make a new goal, and I was like, okay, let's try to make a couple more. In the last 8 holes because I got to 5 on 10. But yeah, it was just solid. I played very well. I gave myself a lot of chances throughout the whole day. I only made a couple bad swings, but I got away with them and recovered nicely. And it was nice to see not only that I was doing well and leading the tournament, but my teammates were playing great. They were keeping us there with a chance to win. And obviously, when you can pull the double, it's a lot. It's a lot sweeter than if it's just one of them. So very proud of them.
Well, obviously, I'm biased. I love this place, but I feel like we all do. It's just a golf course that it's a lot of fun to play. You have to be creative. You have to be really good and position the ball where you're supposed to. You can't really overpower it, which I find that obviously very, very fun. But you got Pooch that hits it a mile, and he's got to throttle back a little bit and hit some shots, which is really cool to see. And we've enjoyed it. We've had a great week. We pretty much have dinner together almost every single night, and it's been a blast. So getting to spend some time with these guys, learn from Sergio, and also learn from the young guys as well has been really cool. And this golf course will always be very special for me, and I believe for all of us. Well, I think he's a perfect role model to follow. He's been, an absolute stick for a long time now. And I told him we were actually in the practice round. I was like, the way you're playing, you never know. Maybe the best is still ahead. I know you've played some really good golf for a long time, but he still hits the ball. It's up there in ball striking wise in the world for sure, and it's been there forever. Rolls it very nice. Short game is insane. So he's got it all. And he's got that competitiveness, and he spreads that even in the practice rounds. We love playing our games, and I feel like that helps us to really get into that mindset of like, all right, we need to make some putts, even though it's between us. We get the blood, kind of like the blood flowing, and it's really cool to just have that competitiveness all the time in a fun way, but still we're trying to beat each other, and I feel like that builds a great team. So yeah, I think he's the perfect captain.
Obviously pay them very well. No, it's for me is a treat. At the end of the day, growing up, obviously Sevi and Jose Maria, they were my idols, and they helped me so much. When I was in my late teens and early 20s, and even in my early 30s. So it just feels right. I love trying to help them if they need it. Obviously, I don't try to force anything, but I always ask them. I have a couple comments that I would like to tell you. You want me to tell you, then, and if they want it, I tell them. But more than anything, I just want them to get to where I am or better than where I am faster than I did. That's the main goal. And so I just give them some of my some of the things that I've gone through, and just trying to help them as much as I can. Well, it's still early. We still have a month to go. So we still have 2 big tournaments coming up in Singapore and Miami. So we got to focus on that. And when we get to Augusta, then we'll focus on that. Obviously, it's going to be a very special week for me because it's my 100th major. So, I'm super proud of that. It's not a number that a lot of people get to achieve. I just want to have a lot of fun there, no matter what happens. And, that's my goal. But first, we got next week, and then we got Miami, and then we'll focus on Augusta.